Marvel knows the news weeks in advance, and then we get to the podcast, and he's like, "Did you guys see the news?" And in reality, it's like 3 days before the news comes out. We're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I know.
It's some telepathic
Dude, I
post-apocalyptic
live on the
shit.
internet for a living. It's
Yeah,
just how it be.
it's just how it be.
And when you do like almost 5 years of YouTube, you just get this shit packaged in. Um, anyway, welcome to the live stream. We're here. Swifty's here. Actually, this was his idea. He wanted to stream with me, so I was
Yeah,
like, all right, cool, we'll do that. And um, so
I told him. I said, if we don't do it, I'm quitting the Speaking Nerd podcast.
he
Like,
did
I'm done.
actually. He verbally threatened me, and he's been abusing me for weeks on end.
Since
Please
the
send
Speaking
help.
Nerd podcast began, I've been emotionally abusive.
Mm, yeah,
And like, if you don't do as I say, you will die.
yeah,
Lock on, like motherfucker. Guys, help me.
yeah. No, they're not gonna help me.
I'm playing Assassin's Creed. I did it. Let's go.
All right, so anyway, he's playing Assassin's Creed. I'm looking at the chat, so we're just gonna we'll hang out for a while and see where this stream goes and whether it goes good or bad. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll
If it
find out.
goes, it goes. And I've crashed once again.
AJ, we gotta call the cops on.
Wait, is AJ in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Oh shit! All right, I gotta go. I'm leaving.
Oh
Shit.
damn, his
Sorry,
stream ruined
Marvel.
already.
Take it over. All right. Well, I finally got the achievement. That's all I wanted was the
Mm,
achievement.
now turn the fucking game on.
Bro, I beat it 100%. I don't even know why I'm still playing it.
Mm.
I love this game so much. Assassin's Creed 2, I think, over like take away Arkham's. Oh, this is hard, but I think Assassin's Creed 2, in my opinion, is the greatest story-based game ever made. Um, I think Arkham City's fucking trash.
I thought you
It's
were
the
gonna
worst
say it's the
Arkham game.
greatest Arkham game, and I'm like,
Oh no, that too. Assassin's Creed 2 is the greatest Arkham game, and actually, I think Arkham Asylum came out 2 months before this game, which is kind of cool. Just like two of the most um, inspiring and innovative video games of their time came out the same
mm,
year.
yeah.
I mean, Assassin's Creed 3 was like I'm sorry, Assassin's Creed 2 was like the invention of the vibrator, a whole new world.
For women everywhere.
And man, if you're into that, that's your thing.
We don't
That's for
judge.
you too. No, we're the Speaking Nerd podcast. We're the core. We're the core of the Speaking Nerd podcast.
Pretty
Sorry.
much. Yeah, that's. I
AJ
know.
would go. No.
I know AJ talked
No.
some bullshit in the chat, but it started with us,
As
man.
my
So
as my coworker Ali would say, man, that's some bullshit. In his West African accent.
yeah. But yeah, man,
And
I love Arkham Asylum. So much so that I actually put a review out. So please go watch it.
and everybody go check out his Arkham Knight review because
Yes,
that shit pops off.
just came out, and I was just promoting the shit out of it yesterday. Like I was putting it in all the self promotion chats I can on Discord, and like tweeting about it again. And I was like, it's like, please watch it. It's like I need the views.
And like then there's me like not releasing anything and not promoting anything. I'm just like, yeah, I expect you to watch my videos without promotion.
Hmm.
No, I don't. But guys, watch my videos.
Have you seen it yet, Swifty? I'm curious.
Yeah, I actually watched it 2 days ago on Friday,
Mm-hmm. And what'd you
and
think?
I agreed. I agreed with basically everything you said because personally, it's fucking trash, but it's great too.
Yeah. It's
Like
got some
like
like it's got some redeeming elements, but like a lot of it is just wrong. So
I love it just wrong.
yeah.
It's so true though. It's like the game had so much potential, and it still had the most build up for an Arkham game that I ever experienced
Hmm.
and that I ever had. And I think that's the height of how much build up we're ever going to get for a Batman game because of how successful the other two games were.
Yeah.
It was just like everybody expected like a mixture of greatness between Arkham Asylum and City in that game, and we didn't get that necessarily.
Hmm.
I think there's definitely great things that. Oh, sorry, I hit my controller into the phone. But there's definitely things in Arkham Knight that they did better. I think like the gliding system was so much fun. I loved it. Um,
Mm.
and the combat was. I actually prefer Arkham City's combat to Knight, but Knight is still cool.
I love Knight's combat is pretty much Arkham City refined, I would say. Like it's
Yeah.
like I said in the review, it's near perfection in my opinion.
No, I agree. But the one thing I wish they had in Arkham Knight that they took off from Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, what or no, maybe not Arkham Asylum, I don't think. But Arkham City, they had the Bat Swarm combo. I loved that combo, and they took it away.
Hmm.
Oh shit! I just killed a civilian. Well, shit.
um, Zach in the chat asks, "Have you and Swifty seen the new outfits in Marvel's Avengers?" And he's referring to the Black Widow origin suit, which is, I guess, her white suit. No, I haven't seen them. Um,
I haven't like seen them in game. I saw like some screenshots.
the last outfit I saw was the Avengers Endgame Iron Man, so the like the
Yeah,
basically the classic suit.
but everybody knows our opinion on Avengers. Some
Yeah.
people, not everybody. We're not that egotistical.
If you
Maybe we
pay
are. Who the hell knows?
if you pay attention to my reviews, you may or may not know that I'm gonna be looking at Avengers. So stay tuned for that.
Me personally, I'll probably never release a review on it because I have nothing to say.
You know.
Um, I really thought that it was gonna be such a good game
Hmm.
when it came out, and then it's. I mean, there's some people that are like really love it, and that's cool. But just I think it's really underwhelming to what they built it up to be.
Hmm.
Like, bro, those graphics looking like Assassin's Creed 2 up in this bitch.
um, I mean, there were some stuff in there that I liked, like the Avengers themselves. I thought all of them were,
Hmm.
you know, a lot of fun and down to earth, like relatable characters.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, I didn't mind the
me too.
gameplay as much. I mean, even like it's pretty much the same for everybody, but I didn't mind it, but everything else I was just it's basically a dumpster fire. So especially the microtransactions, like
Yeah.
that is horseshit.
And I think the issue too is like all the good things about the game are still really like generic video game things.
Hmm.
Like we have like cool characters. Which I agree with you. I thought they were relatable and like um. But the problem is they were like too. And Marvel does this all the time. Is they make things too safe and like standard kind of by like what we expect.
Hmm.
I wish they kind of went a little bit more daring. Like took some risks. Because
Hmm.
every time Marvel has taken a risk, it usually ends really well. At least recently. I
Hmm.
mean, Fantastic Four is a different story, but you know, you don't talk about that.
Ugh.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like personally, when they made the Incredible Hulk, I fucking love the Incredible Hulk movie. Like I
Mhm.
love that movie.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite MCU movie, but it's I guess probably because it was like a huge thing in my childhood. I watched it all the time, but I
Yeah.
still think it's a good movie.
I think it's good too. A lot of people give it tons of shit, but it's like I don't see it. Like,
But nobody ever says like why it's bad. Like they're just like, oh, it's Edward Norton and it's not Mark Ruffalo and it's bad. and that's it.
Given the
Like, and
choice, though, I'd rather take Ed Norton over Mark Ruffalo, but that's just me.
so would I.
Like,
So would I. I think like he's just a better Ed. He's a better Bruce Banner.
yeah. I mean, I'd love Mark Ruffalo. Like he does a good job in the movies, but like if we're talking like um true to the core Bruce Banner, then I feel like Edward Norton did that. You know,
Oh
he
yeah.
did that justice for sure.
Oh shit, guys, I keep killing civilians. I'm sorry. Oh my god, dude, I can't do this.
AJ, let's not talk about the risk that was the ultimate.
How you been, AJ? By the way, I haven't really talked to you lately.
Hmm.
Still smoking grass and eating ass?
Yeah, who cares?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, who cares?
AJ, I think the Incredible Hulk is on par with the first Thor movie.
I think that is absolutely not true. I think the Incredible Hulk is so much better than Thor.
I actually really like the first Thor movie.
I like it too. And people shit on the first two Thor movies. Well, Dark World was pretty bad, but
Yeah.
like Thor 1 was actually pretty entertaining.
Mm-hmm. I'm one of those people who likes Thor 1, like personally likes it over Ragnarok, but like that's that's just me though, so
No, but you know what? I see where you're coming from, and like I'm not a huge. I like Ragnarok, but I'm not like head over heels like some people are.
I know.
Like I know AJ loves Ragnarok. Like it's in his top, like his top comic book movies.
Mm-hmm.
But it was never in my top comic book movies. Not that it's a bad movie. It's just not my cup of tea.
It's good. Like it's not bad or anything,
Yeah.
but it's just like I didn't feel the hype that like a lot of other people did, and
It's literally Planet Hulk in a Thor movie.
you,
That's all it is. Like, and I would take the animated movie over Thor Ragnarok of Planet Hulk. God, that movie was so fucking good.
Zach. I mean, everyone liked Widow's origins and Silent Fate outfits. I mean, nothing wrong with skin tight latex. Yeah, I don't know the outfits in that game. Like some of them, like I find look decent, and then others, like a whole bunch of others, just look not that great at all. So, AG, I rewatched the MCU up to the first Avengers yesterday. Thor was a lot better than I remember, but I still prefer Ragnarok. Yeah, I mean that's fine.
That is not okay. Your opinion does not matter. Cancel.
Fuck you.
Everybody put in Twitter hashtag cancel Batman Ultra 7.
You know what's funny is that he actually earlier he put hashtag cancel Swfte in the chat, so I'm just like,
what?
Yes.
Wow, we're fucking done. I'm deleting your phone number and blocking you on Twitter.
Oh, another internet beef is starting.
The biggest thing since Seth Rogen and Ted Cruz, if anybody remembers that shit.
Oh my
That was
god.
so fucking funny. That was so funny. I was like, bro, what the fuck are these two people doing? Like, Ted Cruz, why are you battling an actor? And Seth Rogen, why are you battling a politician? What the hell? And then Seth Rogen probably was sitting in his chair going, with his, I don't fucking know what you're talking about.
Weed.
That was so good. Weed. And then James Franco just sitting back and like, Seth. Fuck, man. Fuck. Because he never has anything to say. Okay. So, AJ. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna read the chat. AJ, the first phase is so solid though. Yeah, I mean, I still really like pretty much every movie. I enjoy a lot still, like even Iron Man 2. Like, and I know a lot of people find that movie bad, but like I still
I like that movie.
But yeah, like it's so sad to know that the first Avengers movie has no director.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that on Twitter when
Yeah.
that whole shit about Joss Whedon came out and everybody I was just like um it's like yeah the first Avengers movie is so fantastic but it was like too bad it doesn't have a director behind it. I'm like it's like yeah.
I fucking love when Joss Whedon just gets shit on, but like by MCU fans.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, Age of Ultron was actually. I disagree with everybody who says Age of Ultron was really bad. I know it can be not people's cup of tea, but I still like the movie a
I
lot.
think it's fine like for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, the only part that's not fine is Joss Whedon in it
Yeah.
and his weird ass type of storytelling.
Yeah.
Other than that, you know what part is kind of cringe to me, at least to me, when Captain America rips that piece of wood in half. Like, oh, I'm so angry. I rip a piece. I can. I'm so strong. I can rip a piece of wood in half.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just makes me cringe. MCU stands will be like, well, he's that powerful. Like, don't rip on Cap, bro.
Don't rip on.
Oh wait, I didn't even see the irony in that one. Oh my god. AJ, what do you think of Age of Ultron? I don't know if we probably have talked about it, but you know, you're so insignificant that I don't fucking care. But I'm still asking you again. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take a
Don't hurt
wager
me.
and say that he doesn't like it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding about you, AJ. By the way, I'm sorry. I like you. I like you.
Yeah.
I like you a lot, man.
I liked
You
you. I want you.
know, I need you.
I need you. Oh my god.
All right, so Marvel, where should I go in Assassin's Creed 2? Should I go to Tuscany or Venice?
Go to Venice.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah.
This man knows his shit.
I sure.
He knows how it be.
And I never even played the game, but I know my shit.
Did you not play it? I mean,
No.
I don't. Oh, dude. One day you must play it.
I want to go
Then
through
we'll
the
have some.
games. Like I have Black Flag. Like I own Black Flag. A friend gave it to me, and
Black Flag is like so fucking good. I'm
yeah.
sorry, it's so good.
And
Underrated as hell
yeah.
too. Nobody talks about that game anymore.
At some point, like I want to go through the games like from like the first to whatever fucking game on we're now. We're like I don't know, but
We're on Valhalla, but I
Valhalla.
haven't played it yet.
Right.
I'm not gonna ever play that game until I get my new Xbox
Yeah.
or PlayStation 5. I'm just
Mhm.
not, because like it doesn't save. I don't think onto your, or maybe it does, but still, I'm not gonna fucking spend extra money like buy another copy. Like I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But whenever the fucking shortage comes to an end, I don't know. Who the hell knows?
Mhm.
See, originally my plan was I was gonna get the Xbox this year because Gotham Knights was coming, or the place that whatever the next gen one that I was gonna decide to buy,
Mhm.
and then it got delayed. So I was like, well, good thing there's still a shortage because
Yeah.
I don't fucking need it. Like, why am I gonna? I'm not gonna buy it for one game, even though Assassin's Creed is um like my favorite game series next to Arkham. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. And apparently, Assassin's Creed isn't getting another game until next year, which
Mhm.
I'm glad about because they need to take a break and just. It should be like it used to be. Every 2 years they release one, but now usually it's every one.
Mhm.
So, because they're fucking idiots sometimes.
Mhm.
But Odyssey was a shit show. A shit show. But we don't talk about.
Yeah. No. Zach, you prefer Iron Man when guys aren't trying to copy RDJ. Um, I guess. Well, there's only one like voice actor or one version of Iron Man that like actually works with that, and that's the Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon. But everything past that is like trying to literally just be Robert Downey Jr. and it sucks. So
I love it too when they like even their voice sounds like Robert Downey Jr.
yeah,
Like they're just like, what do you think you're doing, man? Like, we're not. Are we the Avengers? The Avengers? Like, we're not the Avengers.
yeah,
Like that shit. I'm like, oh my god.
yeah.
Thank the Lord that we have Robert Downey Jr. Not no.
And he's not Iron Man anymore.
No, he's not. Oh man, it's just weird too to see like that whole generation of like it's a different generation of Marvel fans now. You know,
Yeah,
they're because people who are growing up are gonna watch the Eternals and Shang Chi and all that stuff. It's gonna be totally different. Whereas for us, we grew up in the golden age of the MCU.
yeah. A time where everything was so separate, like nothing would connect to anything, and it was a magical time.
Yeah, it was.
Uh,
And that's coming from someone who shits on the MCU a lot.
yeah,
But I still love it.
yeah.
Oh
Zach,
my god, that chicken cheesesteak looks so good.
yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, now you're making me hungry, fucker.
Yeah, I'm eating dinner soon. I think we're having a whole chicken with like sweet potatoes and something else.
I just had chicken yesterday. We had a shake and bake, so that was good. But now I don't want chicken.
Oh, the hurt is real.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what gets me laughing actually on Facebook? They always show like, "Are you a Christian and looking for dating?" And it's always these fake pictures of women with like huge boobs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you putting it on that site of all sites? Like, nobody's gonna do it. They'll just go on Tinder or some shit.
Yeah. For me, the worst thing is I get a whole bunch of friend requests on Facebook all the time, and then when you go on their
Oh, I
profile,
hate
it's
that.
like literally, it's just these like big-breasted chicks that are named like that have like very Middle Eastern names. So it's just like, I know you're just trying to like fucking hack my shit. So it's like, be gone,
Mhm.
bitch.
Be
So
gone, thought. Um, I'm into this one girl at work though, so like I'm not screwing with
yeah.
girls outside of that. I'm really into her.
Hmm.
She's I'm not gonna say her age, but she's definitely older than me. Not a lot older than me, but a little bit older than me.
Yeah.
I'll put it into perspective. I'm like about to be 18, and she's 21.
Yeah.
So not huge, but still there.
Yeah.
So
There's a
I'm
gap
gonna
for
go
sure.
crawl in a
There's
corner and
there's
die.
definitely a gap. um, Zach, you think that this cliche, like in a Marvel show, at first Hulk and Black Widow tell Spider-Man to leave this to professionals, and then Peter saves. That's a cliche for every fucking thing. Um, um, I was just watching a movie the other day where something like that happened, where it's just like, "Hey kid, leave this to the grown-ups," and then like they get their ass kicked in anyway. So
Is AJ still in the chat?
yeah, he still is. Yeah,
No, fucking get out. No, I'm just kidding.
you bitch.
Um, so AJ, I have a question for you. Do you prefer women or men, and why?
You're
I
gonna
know
ask
you've
the
been with both.
you're gonna ask the lonely fucker if he prefers one or the
Oh
other.
my! Oh, really? Ripping in shit. I mean, I'm lonely too, but you know what? AJ's an interesting cat.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, he replied to the whole Age of Ultron thing, saying he digs Age of Ultron. It's a lot of fun and visually looks fantastic.
I completely agree with him.
Yeah,
But I disagree with you too, you son of a bitch.
just get the fuck out of here.
I disagree only because I don't like you. No, I'm just kidding.
AJ, I feel
Love
bad
you,
for the
baby.
people who don't grow up with the Phase One movies. I feel bad for the kids who are on like they're watching the films in like phase 7 or something. So it's got a
I
lot
just
of
want them
catching
to
up.
end the MCU, bro. It's like I get it, but it's like it's still movies. Like it has to end
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah, you can't keep
They're
everyone
not gonna
around
go
forever.
on forever.
Yeah, no.
Like what the hell are they gonna end with though? Like are they just gonna end the universe?
I want them to like after a certain point like they stop with the whole like cinematic universe stuff, and if they're going to make movies after that, make it be like solo films.
I completely agree.
Like just not connected to anything, like make like a solo Iron Man that doesn't go anywhere. Make like a solo Captain
I
America that
agree.
doesn't go anywhere. I think that'd be a whole lot of fun. But
I agree.
he, he,
Then you can expand everything and like not rely on the other stories.
mm,
And that was the one thing with the MCU and the DCEU is like, well, see, the thing with the DCEU though is I want to see it succeed
mm,
first before they end it. Like they haven't even really started, so which is weird to say because technically it started 8 years ago.
yeah.
But yeah,
It,
like no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's weird in hindsight now because we like Zach like he didn't want to make a cinematic universe at all, but it's just like
Yeah, he just wanted to make the epics, right?
yeah, he just wanted to make his series of films, and then WB was just like, hey, Marvel's kicking our ass at everything, so it's like we gotta like keep up with them, and he was just like, no, I don't want to do it. It's like
I
fuck
think
you,
it
we're
would have
gonna
been
do it
great
anyway.
if he could have just done his epics and like the DCEU.
Yeah.
We just got a bunch. Basically, it's what's happening now. We're just getting a bunch of solo films.
Hmm.
So it's really not the DCEU at all,
No.
even though they're like branding it as that.
No. And after the Flash comes out, that's when they're gonna you know mix everything up and then just be like, hey, this is truly the DCEU moving forward. So.
God, I know. I can't wait to see the yellow lightning though on Flash.
Hmm.
So excited for that.
It always weirded me out that his lightning was blue, even though he wears a red suit with a yellow lightning bulb on it.
I know.
But
I guess they wanted to make it more realistic or something, but
yeah.
still, like the yellow. That's like the signature of Flash is the yellow lightning.
Hmm. Um, Zach, so man, any problems with any Marvel games? Um,
Wait, what's his question?
he said, any problems with any Marvel games? Well,
Yeah, Avengers.
okay.
That's all I'm
That's
leaving it
it.
at is Avengers.
That's it.
That's the problem. No, I love Spider-Man. It's like, it's so good. It's so well done. And Miles Morales, I think, is even better than Spider-Man PS4.
Hmm.
I would even go that far.
Yeah.
Um, it's so good. It's so well written, and it immerses you into that world even more than Spider-Man PS4 did,
Hmm.
leading you to like the next Spider-Man game.
Hmm.
Um,
Um,
so yeah,
if there's one thing that bugs me about Miles Morales now is it's the fact that the story is basically just a repeat of the last game, and
I
it literally has
completely
all
agree
the
with you.
same beats too, and it's just like I really
No, you're right.
I really hope this isn't the case for Spider-Man 2 whenever that comes out. So,
I know, just like a repeat of Spider-Man One.
hmm.
Um, but also, I love the Tobey Maguire games. To be honest with you, like I still like those games a lot.
I was just playing Spider-Man 2 yesterday, and
Dude, it's so good,
yeah,
so
I
good.
was like, I forgot how much fun like it's just fun. Like,
Right. You know what one I really like too? And I'll get a lot of backlash for this, but I still like the Spider-Man 3 video game because of the open world. I think
mm,
it's really good. Like, I think some of it's weird, but like the lizard shit was so cool.
mm,
Um, and I still don't know if it's canon to the movies. Did they ever say
no,
it's not canon?
no.
Fuck.
I always like I always had a headcanon where the games were in their own timeline that ran concurrently with the movies, so they could do all this extra shit like have Shocker and Rhino and all them. So, um, like
But yeah,
yeah,
cool game. Uh, Spider-Man 2 is the best one, but still, I love Spider-Man 3, and the first one is interesting
Yeah,
because it's so primitive, but it's still really good and well done.
it's basically like the first game is like a higher graphic version of like the PS1 game. So
Yeah,
like
I love Web of Shadows though.
Web of Shadows is really good.
That's actually personally my favorite Spider-Man game. Even though Spider-Man PS4 is better technically, in my opinion, um, I still just because Spider-Man Web of Shadows, I played it so much when I was a kid, um, and it was always my favorite one.
I'd say Ultimate Spider-Man is in um, like top three for sure. Um,
Hmm.
and a lot of people don't really talk about it, but it's like that game is so good, dude.
Yeah. When did that come out? What year?
2000,
2004? 3? Oh, 5.
2005, yeah.
The Venom design was always one of my favorites. It's like I don't know, it looks so like menacing.
Zach, what about the Iron Man games and Captain America Super Soldier? Well, I've never played Captain America Super Soldier,
I don't
and
think I have either.
and uh, Iron Man games. The first Iron Man game is actually one of my next reviews, so I'm gonna wait till that.
Really?
I'm gonna wait until that video comes out, and you'll know my thoughts for sure.
The free roam was fun as shit though. I will say, like flying as Iron Man was pretty fun,
Yeah.
but that's about it. That's
Mm-hmm.
all. That's really as far as I got.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to try out Super Soldier though because it looks kind of cool,
Mm-hmm.
just to like play it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. It was always one of those things where I wanted to play it, and not because it's just an Arkham clone, because people were mostly like, "Hey, like it's a fine game. It's not bad or anything." So I'm like, okay, but I can never find it anywhere, so that sucks. Zach, leaks have said in Marvel Spider-Man 2, no MJ missions. That's good.
yeah, yeah.
Just get rid of
That part I could care less about.
just get rid of the stealth missions and the weird puzzle stuff, and you already have a better game than the first one.
Yeah. I think we need a good Captain America game
Yeah.
set in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that was always one of the coolest things about Captain America is that he was set in World War II,
Mm-hmm.
and then they froze him and shit happened. But originally, that was, in my opinion, the best thing. Wait, I'm just checking to see, did Iron Man the game, the first one, have free roam in New York or somewhere?
No. Since I've been playing it, no, it hasn't. Um, I mean, there's like city missions, but like
There's no free roam in that game.
not really. No.
Bullshit. Actual bullshit.
Um, Zach, it would be nice to have MJ. I mean, she's one of Peter's love interests. Yeah, I guess
I don't care about the missions though. I
no.
could care less. Like I don't want to fuck it. It's a Spider-Man game. I don't want to play as MJ.
Nah.
I mean, I want to play as Miles and I want to play as Peter and who else? I think it'd be cool to kind of mess around with playing as some of the villains once in a while too. Not like kind of like how Call of Duty does it sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
where you kind of like maybe they do like a flashback or something and you play as one of the villains.
Mm-hmm.
And then some random twist happens in the story and you're like, oh, and it like explains something that's going on in the future. I always like that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that would be something I'd be interested in. But for the most part, I don't care about any other characters
Yeah.
to play as in Spider-Man other than Spider-Man.
I mean, they've been teasing Venom like since the first game, so
God, I
you know,
want to see that.
it'd be cool to kind of free roam with him. So
You know what weirds me out though a little bit is like Venom's like the main villain everyone goes to, but in reality, Green Goblin is Spider-Man's main arch nemesis.
yeah.
Um, and I think they don't give the true Green Goblin enough like time to shine.
Hmm.
Like these weird like army based suits and shit. I want to see like a Goblin suit,
Hmm.
like like from the '90s TV show. That was so good.
Hmm.
And from Spectacular Spider-Man, they both were really good.
Yeah.
And then like in I think it was maybe the '70s or the '80s where they made like Green Goblin really like kind of medieval looking. You know what I'm talking about? Like he
Yeah.
wore like
Yeah.
armor.
Hmm.
He looks kind of cool, but I still always love just him with the underwear and the kind of like the tunic thing
Yeah.
with the elf shoes and then the hat and the satchel and that was it. That was
Yeah.
that's my Green Goblin.
I really don't
Because I
like if these games keep going on and they do Green Goblin eventually. I really don't want to see Monster Goblin because I'm so sick of that shit.
I hate that. I actually don't like Monster Goblin at all.
Yeah.
I never liked the idea. Because every time they executed it too, they make it worse than the actual idea is.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's Norman Osborn. It's supposed to be, and it's like he's got like a personality disorder because of this experiment. But some shit happens in these video games that
Yeah.
doesn't make no
I
fucking
mean,
sense.
yeah. It worked in the Ultimate Comics because that was like something new
Yeah,
and nobody has ever seen before. But like
right,
they put him in everything now. It's just like it's
right.
like so
There's
overplayed.
no
Like
like uniqueness.
yeah, no,
Oh shit, I'm gonna get fucked up
that's not new.
later. Wow. So who else is in the chat? Is it just
I
AJ
think
and Zach?
I think it's just Zach now.
Wow,
I'm
AJ leaves and says nothing. What a son of a
let's
bitch.
see who's here. It says there's 3 people watching, so maybe he's back.
I'm not in there, so maybe it is
Hmm.
AJ. Oh, dude, there's this move in Assassin's Creed 2 where you counter a guy and you stick the sword through his torso and then pull up, but there's like this crack sound that happens and it's
Hmm.
like so uncomfortable.
Oh, he didn't leave. Okay. Yeah, that that just sounds painful. It's just horrible. Um,
I know, like I wouldn't want to die getting my spine cracked by a sword.
it sounds like a fucking Mortal Kombat move. You just stick the blade in
You know
somebody's
what?
torso.
I could see that. Um, all right, so this might get boring, but I kind of, if you're up for it, I want to talk to you about Assassin's Creed because I'm an Assassin's Creed stan.
Hmm.
Just the unenthusiastic. Mm-hmm.
Well,
So no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it'd be mostly you doing the talking because I don't really have anything to contribute to that.
Well, no, I was gonna ask you some questions about like what. So you said you were gonna like play through the games,
Hmm.
and I was curious, um, like so far what you know about them or what you think of Assassin's Creed.
All I really know about is something to do with like linking up with like an ancestor or something. Like that's mostly from like the first couple of games. Like this one guy has like an ancestor that goes back to want to say like the Roman times, and they were all assassins, and like that's basically it. That's it's about as much as I know, or as much as I remember
Yeah.
from the series. So um,
Well, you're pretty dead on right there. I mean, I would say though, I think it's a good idea that you play through the games.
Mm-hmm.
from start to wherever you want to stop, because some of them are shitting in between there. But one is, I'd say if you're playing through them all, I want to forewarn you. One kind of drags on
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. Like it's kind of like repetitive, but it's still fun to an extent. But two through Revelations, so the Ezio games,
Mm-hmm.
is probably some of the most fun you'll have in games. I think it's. I mean, it might not be your cup of tea, but most people that play Assassin's Creed that I know really like it. And then there's me, who's like a fucking Assassin's Creed slut. I'd put it to you that no, I'm sorry, that's like a really vulgar way of putting it. A stan, we'll say that. We'll say I'm a stan,
Yeah.
which I guess is just as bad. Everyone, I'm a Zack Snyder stan. Everything he does is holy and good
You fuck
and
stands.
godly. Right? Thank you.
Fucking trash.
Yeah, I guess I'm not a stan then. I'm just a bitch for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
No, it was just I grew up on it. That was it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember how I fucking found out about it either. No idea. I think the first one I ever played was Assassin's Creed 3. And everybody shits on that game. I fucking love it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I absolutely love Assassin's Creed 3. But fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
Just fuck him. Ain't that
AJ,
the gamer mentality? Just fuck him.
yup. And you know what? AJ pulled some bullshit on me a couple months ago. I'm like, hey, bro, you should try Assassin's Creed 2 and see how you think of it.
Yeah.
And he goes, I will. He downloads it, plays the first 5 fucking minutes, doesn't even, barely gets to Ezio, and he's like, yeah, I'm not playing it anymore for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You have such patience, you bastard son of.
Mm.
AJ, I don't take it personally. I know you have a relatively small cock, but it's okay. AJ, I feel like I'm like beating him up right now. I'm sorry, bro. I love you, man.
Let's go beat up on Alter.
Yeah, beat up on all that. Yeah, what are we talking about AJ bad for? Fucking wannabe gangster AJ. I mean, Alter. Alter's like that one. Have you seen that movie from the '90s? Can't Hardly Wait.
Sounds familiar.
So, I think it was like '98, and the guy Seth Green, I think his name is in it,
Yeah.
and he literally is a black white guy,
Mm-hmm.
like literally, and that's like the part of the character is like even like every black guy he runs into, they're like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, why are you acting this way? And so yeah, I feel like that's what Alpha's like. Sorry, bro, but that's the truth.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the day where we're talking to Alter in voice chat or whatever, and then he turns on his camera, and then he's got like fucking cornrows in his hair. This dude, that just not look good on you.
Or he's got the dreadlocks going.
Yeah.
Well, that might be even worse.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it's not good. It's...
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's a good way to put it. Whatever it is, it's not good.
Yeah. Stick to your boring ass haircut.
That 14-year-old looking ass man.
Oh my god.
When is he gonna be 15? That's the question. Like, what?
I don't
And
know.
he like flaunts his age everywhere. He's like, oh yeah, I'm 14, so like I don't know anything. Like,
I don't know.
I feel like
Honestly.
he's never gonna be. I feel like he's always been 14. Like it's so weird. Like he's never changed his age.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's an alien.
Maybe.
Maybe he's from Skinwalker Ranch down in the States. I don't know if you know what that is.
I've heard about it. Yeah.
He's probably one of those fucking aliens from there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't believe in aliens, so not. I didn't mean it from there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. What do you think? Let's get into some fucking alien type shit. What do you think of aliens?
Well, I mean, for me, I think it's possible that there's other life, but like from evidence shown, like it's 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 hard to really say, like because there's not really a whole lot of it to say. But I'd believe like if an alien showed up, I'd just be like, yep, there's an alien.
Yep. Time to prepare for a quiet place.
Yeah.
I I don't not I don't believe aliens are on the Earth, and like that type shit. Like, oh well, they've taken people captive and brainwashed people and all that stuff.
Yeah. No.
I I think there's definitely a good chance there is life on other planets, not necessarily in this solar system, but in others that we
Yeah.
can't explore.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's like what they're portraying as in the movies, like with big black eyes and like small bodies and big heads.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's what it is at all.
Yeah. No.
Um, and I don't even know if they're anything like humans or anything like that. They might not even speak. It could just be like, I mean, we know there's cells on other planets, um, and there's been planets found that are kind of like Earth with plants and water on them. So right there, I mean, plants are a living organism,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not intelligent life. That's the
No.
question: is there intelligent life on other planets?
It's possible.
And that's something, right? Like, I just don't think we'll ever know that for sure unless we somehow travel to another planet.
Maybe Alter's an alien.
Yep, exactly.
um, Speaking of Alter, AJ in the chat says I think Alter is just terminally 14. He's like Benjamin Button. And he's like Benjamin Button, but he doesn't just he just doesn't age. Yeah,
That was pretty good.
that's one way to that's one way to go about it. Um, AJ also there's bacterial life on other planets, so
Yeah, there is,
yeah,
but still not intelligent.
no,
Like AJ, like what I mean is like, do they think for themselves and do they have moral values?
probably not.
Um, yeah, exactly. Like, you know, who the fuck cares anyway? We're on Earth. That's all that matters. We're the only people that have Batman, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Aliens don't
I love.
fuck with Batman. Like,
No, they probably fuck with Black Widow more than Batman.
mm-hmm.
No.
AJ, I think Alter secretly Marvin the Martian. Marvin the Martian's cool though.
He is. Oh shit! Now you're gonna make me watch that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I was watching last night? Surprisingly, like randomly, I got home from work, and I feel like at 2:30 in the morning, I'm sitting in bed watching regular show highlights. I never watched that shit,
Mm-hmm.
but I used to watch it when I was younger, and I thought like just rewatching it, it was actually kind of hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, some stupid ass shit on that show, but it is funny.
Yeah. Yesterday we went on a whole spiel about cartoons. Like me, Alter, and Markel were talking about them, and they kept asking me, "Was like, hey, what's your thoughts on like this cartoon or like that one?" I forget. One of them he told me about. I forget the name of it or something like something about this fat kid, and I'm like, I've never seen it. And he's just and Alter's just like, man, I love this show. It's like, good on you, dude. It's like,
Right.
but yeah,
Alter loves a lot of things that make no sense.
he does.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go back to my villa, cash this money,
Do it.
and give my mom some feathers that I collected because my brother died in the beginning of this. Oh shit! I don't want to. Fuck! I gave that shit away. Fuck. Well, Assassin's Creed 2 #ruined.
Well, time to delete everything. AJ, all right, that doesn't correlate. Alter's not cool. Fat Albert.
Oh.
I mean, Alter, he's not diabetic though, so it like
Well,
I don't know. Maybe he's like hiding it secretly. Like he's wearing those like those those like waistline belt things. that people use to lose weight. It was just like, maybe.
AJ, how you been? You never answer my damn question.
Yeah, how you been, motherfucker?
In sheer anger, we're asking you how you been.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go to Italy, man. Before I die, I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, my whole family's from there, so um, both sides. Even though I have family from Greece too. Greece
Mm-hmm.
and Italy is. I mean, I'm like 75% Italian, 80% maybe. So
I can
check.
tell.
Wow, wow. What gives it away? The big nose.
No,
Nobody thinks
the,
of it.
the fact that every time you join the podcast, it's like, hey, what are we recording today?
Wow. You hear this, guys? This is how I get treated by the leader of this fucking podcast. And
Dude,
I
I
just
make
get
fun of
decimated for
everybody.
being Italian.
Dude, I make fun of
Wow.
everybody. You're no different.
We invented pasta. We may not have invented noodles, but we invented pasta.
True.
And guess what? Sorry, not sorry. Italian noodles are better than Chinese noodles. Boom. Roasted you motherfuckers. Suck a butt.
It's, China's gonna be so pissed you said that.
I know, they're going to be like, what the hell? This guy is canceled.
Zach in the
Like,
chat
sorry.
says, "Oh, go ahead."
What? No, go ahead. No.
No, go ahead.
I want to hear.
Go
I want
ahead.
to hear Zach.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, I don't see China and Japan using fucking tomato sauce or Alfredo sauce. Like, come on.
Yeah, no.
Get on my level, bitch.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I want to
Yeah,
hear.
let's make Chinese Italians a thing.
Let's make Chinese Italian noodles.
Yeah.
That's like a sick monstrosity, but
That would be so good, dude.
maybe it would like lo mein noodles with like fettuccine.
Mm.
Or I'm sorry, not fettuccine, Alfredo.
Mm.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, Zachary, what's up?
Zach says I played. Zach says I played some Star Wars Squadrons, won a fleet battle.
Nice.
Very nice.
I don't fucking know what any of that means, but okay, awesome.
I've never played.
I mean, I know. I think I have an idea of what you mean.
I've
never played Squadrons though.
No, I haven't either. The last Star Wars games I played were the Battlefront games, like the good Battlefront games, not the newer ones.
Okay, all right, okay. Look, you are right. The original ones are better, but Battlefront 2 is fun as shit to play online with. Story mode, yeah, I can go without that.
My friend, one of my friends, he's a huge Star Wars nut. Like, he loves everything Star Wars, and I was over at his house, and he was like, I asked him, I was like, what do you think about Battlefront 2, like the new one? He was like, oh man, that game's a piece of shit. It's like, okay.
What?
It's like,
Dude, it's so. I mean, it's bad. It's so bad, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Like, to play with friends. I don't play it by myself, but if you got people to play with, definitely play it.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's one of those games where I've seen where it's like it's a nightmare to play by yourself, but like when you got a group of friends to join you along with it, it's like you can have some fun with it, definitely.
Yeah. Kind of like sex. Not fun alone. Great with other people. AJ would know. It's not. Sorry, my friend.
Speaking of AJ, to be fair, we make fun of Alter more. You mean you make fun of Alter more, you asshole?
Right. Oh shit! How the fuck do I get out of here now? Oh, okay, I see. I just fell into a well at my villa,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what to do with my life anymore. Now I want a cheeseburger. I'm panicking. I need food. How do I get out of here?
Hey, do you want to close the stream off? We've been streaming for over an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So guys, thank you for joining. If this goes up on YouTube, then have your own discussions in the comments below about some of our hot topics and your views on Marvel and Assassin's Creed and sex and AJ and everything in between. And our roastage of Alterbrap, whatever the fuck the numbers are.
Yeah.
Because nobody cares. And yeah, guys, I had fun just hanging, chillily with Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really get to do just stuff like this all the time, so I'm glad we got to do it today.
I'm still waiting to do another video on your channel. Like,
I'm still waiting too when the beautiful thought process comes of like, oh, here's a video idea.
Yeah.
But I suck, so that is delayed.
Yeah.
But everybody, thank you for joining. Happy Memorial Day weekend, and I hope you all have a good one. Much love to you guys.
Yeah. Question for the chat, like just until the next stream is, what do you think of my bomb ass haircut? No, I'm kidding.
Have we seen this?
Yeah.
Have we seen this haircut?
No, I haven't shown anybody. Well, I'm showing it now on stream, but I haven't showed you guys before. So.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show us.
Yes. I'll send you a photo. I took on Friday. Wait,
see, guys, that's what friends are for. We check each other's haircuts. And
yes.
Like, yeah, this one's good.
Yeah. That's basically how friendship works. Is you send people photos of your hair, and you either get complimented or roast the shit out of. So.
Yep.
That's
it.
it's a double-edged sword there.
Guys. Right.
All right. Might do a stream Wednesday. We'll see what happens. But until next stream, have a great night. Thank you all so much for watching, and go subscribe to Swfte because he needs it. We all need subs, but like
because he needs it.
Also, check out his latest upload, which is a highlight from the Speaking North podcast. So.
That Marvel edited.
I did edit it because I was just,
dude,
that was so much fun to put together, dude.
It's like the most simple thing, but it's so funny because it just makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Like a fucking toilet just on the screen for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I love it.
So,
all right, everybody.
Enjoy staring at that.
Happy Memorial Day weekend and enjoy staring at the toilet, like Marvel just said.
Yeah. I'll see you Wednesday, but who knows when Swfte will be back on the streams. All right. Have a good night. Take care.